we'll make do with what we have. Thank you very much for joining us, Lawyer William Kusi. Lawyer William Kusi,
you're welcome.
If for anybody who's following Ghanaian politics lately, needs no introduction at all. But for our international audience, Lawyer William Kusi is a communicator for the opposition New Patriotic Party, and he also happened to be there when national security went to Bernard Antwi, Bosiako, aka Wontumi's house. So he's, as I stated earlier, the ideal guest for this discussion. Lawyer, and as we do always, Lawyer, let me ask you, first of all, the title of our show today is Persecution or Prosecution. What do you see happening in this case?
In fact, I would prefer persecution, because there seems not to be any justification in what they are doing. You see, I was watching social media and I saw someone ask the Attorney General, why have you still not arrested Wontumi? And he said, oh, very soon we'll arrest him. That was prior to what happened. So, seriously speaking, I am not in the known what offense he might have committed. But rumors has it that they said he took a loan from a bank or something. You know, that would be a civil matter for them to recover their money. It's not criminal to apply for a loan and for the loan to be granted. But when you default in paying, they can see you to recover plus interest. And so that cannot be the reason why national security was going after him.
I'm very disappointed to hear that you don't know, because I thought we were going to get from you the reason why, because you were there. You were involved in negotiating for the national security staff to leave and all that. What exactly did they say they were there for?
They were there because they had a search warrant.
For what?
That they didn't disclose. They had a search warrant and they showed us the warrant. We took pictures of the warrant. And you know, in fact, sincerely, the national security people thought that it was an arrest warrant. So they came to arrest him. When we saw the warrant, we saw that no, it was rather a search warrant. And based on the fact that Wontumi had spoken to me and said that, well, he received an invitation and he wrote officially to them that he'll be able to make himself available on Monday. He was surprised that they were there on Friday to arrest him. And so we then, based on that premise, decided to negotiate with them. So eventually they had a call from above to leave. So they left. And
for a bit of clarity though, I think Wontumi said that he had been invited by the police CID, right?
Yes.
It's a different entity from the people who went to the house.
Oh, yes. Now they'll tell you they are working together.
Subject.
Yes, they will tell you they are working together because they came with the police, the national security brought the police to the place. And let me start. When I got there, Wontumi had locked his main gate, and they were trying every means to enter the house. So I drew their attention, introduced myself, and said I think that we should be civil with what we are doing, because the people were also massing up. People were coming.
How did you hear about it in the first place?
Oh, he called me.
Okay.
He called me. Yeah, that he was surrounded by some unknown armed men. So I decided to rush to the place. I'm not living far from where he is.
Okay.
So when I got there, I even called some lawyers to take the lead, but I got there and they were absent. So we started the negotiations. Something happened. They flew a drone past his house. And I think either the drone hit a flower and fell or something. So the security guy also blocked the drone from going up again. So after the negotiations, they said that they have their drone, which is the nation's property in the house of Wontumi. So I volunteered to enter and go and bring the drone. When I brought it, they were claiming that I should make an undertaking to pay for it because it has been damaged. So one of them said, okay, let's try it. If it is damaged, we'll see. When they tried, it flew back. And that ended the story. So at the end of the day, civility prevailed and they agreed that I should come back on Monday. But I can assure you, for me, nobody told me about why Wontumi was being arrested. You know, he never had any public office.
No, I've
His
heard a lot
position.
of conjecture, and I thought we were
Yes.
going to get some clarity from you, honestly, because you.
That is why it is persecution. You see, otherwise we should know why. If it is a contact mining, we should know. You see, so unless we go on Monday and they tell him why he's under arrest, then we'll take it up from there.
But as you said, they were not there to arrest him; they were there to search.
To search per the warrant.
Okay, so
yeah,
but they didn't get to search after.
No, they didn't. They didn't. No, they brought some huge metals to break the gate and enter the house. While the negotiations were going on, so they laid it in front of the gate, and when we finished, they took it back.
So what did you say that made them agree to leave? If they have a search warrant, they have to search.
I told them that, look, you are security agents or people, and we know that you are doing your work. Nobody is here to challenge you. But as a matter of fact, if anything happens, you'll be blamed for it. Because people are coming, people are rushing to the place. And I would prefer that we do it, said that there will not be any. If I was also talking to Wontumi, who was indoors. So I will negotiate with them, then call Wontumi. I'll go and stand aside, call Wontumi, and tell him what they are saying and all that. So he was also giving me information about why he's surprised they are there. We called Accra, and they confirmed that indeed he has brought a letter suggesting that he will come on Monday. So in the midst of the negotiation, in fact, we negotiated for some time. The exuberant boys were insistent that they will enter. Then eventually, they received a call. And then that call was the magic one. Then they said, okay, they have agreed, they will go. But we should make sure Monday we bring him.
So Monday, is he going to national security or is he going to the police?
He will go to the central police station, and from there they will decide where he should go. According to some intel, there was a helicopter waiting for him at the airport, Kumasi. And it was likely they was going to take him to Tamale.
He said
I don't know the truth of the matter.
I didn't put any premium on that at all.
Exactly, yeah. These are matters that you cannot.
Not at all.
Exactly.
We want to really look. If there's persecution here, we want to see it. You know,
exactly.
But in line with that, let me ask you, lawyer, does the government have the right or not to invite people or to serve search warrants on citizens? If so, why is this one being seen as persecution?
They have a right, every right to do that, especially when it had to do with the security of the state. You see, so we are not faulting them for doing their job. But for instance, we have offenses for public officers. You see, this issue of corruption and others, if nobody holds public office, and you think that he might have done something against the state, the question of what exactly could it have been? Did he rob the NPP? Has the NPP reported him to the police as a regional chairman? Or what is it that he has done? That is what people are curious, because you know the personality of Wontumi and the things he can do and say. So they are back in power. He can display good, so he's a criminal. That is the impression. You see, ask an interesting question. Our sitting president, you know, he has been a politician all his life. Are you aware of that?
For the most part, yeah. For a greater part of his life.
Yes, greater part of his life. And now, when you talk